Hello! Today I'm going to showcase a deck that I made myself, and it's kind of the culmination of 3 of my videos. The Gaia structure deck, the Dark Magician structure deck, and the Armed Dragon Rulers. I was actually looking at making a Witchcrafter deck when I saw they ran the Illusion of Chaos engine, and that gave me the inspiration for this deck. So here is the actual deck list. I'll pause here for a few seconds if you want to copy it. It's made up of a few engines that mesh well together, with the end boards looking something like this. DPE, BORRELOAD, Scythe and Dagda, along with a Thunder Dragon Colossus on the crackback. Let's get into how the deck works. First off, we have the Illusion of Chaos engine. And if you didn't know, this was released in the Dark Magician structure deck, and the Illusion of Chaos is a ritual monster that has a couple of effects. But we really only care about the first one. It can search Magician's souls. And Magician's souls can foolish a level 6 or higher spellcaster to either special summon itself or a Dark Magician from the graveyard. Having recently played Armed Dragons, which is a level 7 turbo deck, I realized this could be used for basically the same purpose. We can search Illusion of Chaos with Preparation of Rites, which makes this a 10 card combo, and it's super consistent. Essentially, we have 9 cards in the deck that all access Dark Magician. Should we draw the Dark Magician, don't fret, we can still put it back in the deck using Illusion of Chaos's cost, so we can still send it with the Magician of Souls we search. And when the entire deck really came together for me was when I saw the 2 following cards that fit extremely well here: Astral Kuriboh and Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight. Gaia, Kuriboh and Dark Magician, my nostalgia is through the roof! Let's start with the smaller of the 2 monsters, and that is Astral Kuriboh. This is the Pharaoh's furry little body in astral form, and it pairs thematically perfectly with the deck, and its effects just happen to do that too. It allows us to reveal a numbers monster from our extra deck to special summon itself. Then, until the end of the turn, it becomes the same level as that monster's rank. This means that we can pair Kuriboh with Dark Magician to go into any level 7 numbers XYZ, and I definitely have one in mind. We'll get to that in a little bit. It has a restriction, but it isn't really super important for this deck, as we want to start with going into a level 7 numbers XYZ anyway. It also has a secondary effect, which is pretty much just a better IP Mask Arena. It protects from both battle and card effects that would destroy it. And this is nice if our opponent has set back row with destruction, or if we're going second, or if we get interrupted. Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight. This guy popped into my head when I was looking for a solid level 7 to normal summon. He is not restricted by there being any monsters on our side of the field like some other of the Gaias. And the fact that he loses 400 attack doesn't really matter, as it's going to be used for an XYZ summon anyway. It's an iconic DM card, and it's so fun having it fill an important slot in this deck. Together, the Illusion of Chaos and Gaia/Kuriboh form the backbone of the deck, making for easy rank 7 XYZ, but I still have some more tricks up my sleeve. We have Wishada. This is a free special summon if we summon it first. If it's in our graveyard, we can banish it to bounce a card on our opponent's side. And the banish is important as it comes up with Colossus plays. If we open Wishada going second, we can do Colossus on our first turn. Otherwise, it's Destiny Hero Dynatag that is the banish target for Nemesis Corridor. We send it when summoning DPE, which sadly means we are special summon locked for the rest of the turn, so we can't actually do the Nemesis Corridor or special summon Colossus until the turn after. And then to a recently released card in Instant Contact. And you know how Instant Fusion is limited to 1, and it can't summon above level 5? What if it wasn't limited at all and could special summon monsters from level 4 to 7? Let me introduce you to Instant Contact. Released in a recent selection pack, these cards can special summon a level 7 or lower elemental hero or neo-spatian from your extra deck. It negates it when summoned and removes it in the end phase, so it doesn't really matter with what we summon. I went with AQUA Neos, but you can pick literally anything. The only thing that matters is that it's a level 7. This is a fantastic combo piece for us and only cost us a single extra deck slot. With that wraps up the main deck level 7 monsters. Then we have all the Garnets and hand traps, 3 Maxi, 3 Ash Blossom, 2 Ghost Bell and 2 Called By. Scythe, Dynatag, Dasher, Nemesis, Corridor and Warbluron. These are used in our combo and we only play one of each. Then I have a Lightning Storm. This should probably be a Harpy's Feather Duster, but I wanted to save on the CP. And with that, we wrap up the main deck. In the extra deck, we have the aforementioned AQUA Neos, Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, or DPE, can pop 1 card on both sides of the field and special summon itself should it be destroyed. Everyone should know this card. Thunder Dragon Colossus. This card can special summon itself by tributing Nemesis Corridor if we summon it using its own effect. It prevents searching and has protection. This is a fantastic card that we get pretty much for free of Cupid Pitch's effect. Speaking of it, we have Cupid Pitch. This is a tuner synchro with search and level modulation, and it is important in our combo. BORRELOAD Savage Dragon. This is what we summon after going into Cupid Pitch, and it usually has 3 tokens on it when we make it. Barone. This can come up depending on our starting hand. Obviously it's a very strong card, and if we need the pop, we can forego Cupid Pitch and go straight into Barone instead of Savage Dragon. It needs a little bit of setup, but it's definitely a nice card to have. Number 42, Galaxy Tomahawk. This is the card we reveal with Astral Kuriboh. The main monster we use to combo off with. It needs 2 level 7s, which is what our deck does, basically. It's all our deck does. It allows us to summon 5 tokens by detaching 2 materials. Tokens we then can use to summon all kinds of links and synchros. Then we have Link Spider to convert tokens into effect monsters for cards like Verti Anaconda. And IP Masquerena. This is a fantastic card, and we have some great targets to summon. It gives destruction protection to the card that uses it as material, and allows link summoning on your opponent's turn. Artifact Dagda. This lets us search Scythe in our combo for the extra deck locking. Verti lets us pull out DPE by using Fusion Destiny from deck. Knightmare Unicorn. You discard 1 to shuffle 1. This is a great Masquerena target, along with it's usable in Climbs to Access Code Talker. Now I was a little bit short on the CP. This was the one card I had to skip to get this video out here. So I subbed this out for a Power Code Talker, which is a negate, a monster negate on Ignition. Auroradon. This card is still not banned, so we're gonna make the most of it. We can use Tomahawk's token to go into this card and instantly replace the 3 tokens that we used. It lets us pop itself and a token to special summon a tuner from our deck. Avermax. It's a 3000 attack dude with target protection, attack protection, along with stat modulation to always win battle. Combine this with IP to make a Towers at Home. You could replace this slot with either Appaloosa or Underworld Goddess, that's up to you completely. Finally, we have Access Code Talker. Hits for big damage, can pop a bunch of cards, and can't be responded to. It's a fantastic turn 3 play. And with that, that's the entire decklist covered. Let's look at a basic combo. Alright, so this is the basic combo for the Dark Magician 7-axis deck. You can see we have Astral Kuriboh, Charging Gaia, Tenji Spirit, Vishada, and Instant Contact all in our hand. All of these are level 7 monsters. And we're going to want to start with Vishada, because we cannot special summon it if we control a effect monster. Then we're going to use Astral Kuriboh because it locks us into numbers monsters. So it's important that we use this for our Tomahawk summon. Go into Tomahawk. This is all very basic, of course. Detach 2. This sets up a bounce in grave with Vishada for next turn. Would this be turn 2? We could use it and then go into Thunder Dragon Colossus on this turn. But first things first, we will go into a Dagda here. To be able to search out our scythe. Grab a Link Spider, convert this one to free up some points, some arrows. And then here it really doesn't matter what we summon, but we do need an additional summon here. It could be the Gaia, could be the Instant Contact, but I'll use the Instant Contact just to show it off. Dagda's gonna pop up. Activate. Search the scythe. I hope this works, even though it's negated, it should be counted as an effect monster, right? Just a negated effect monster? Yeah, cool. So go into Verte. We don't want to activate this now, we want to activate this at the end of this combo. Then we go into Auroradon. Put that right here. Using the 3 tokens, then use the Auroradon effect to summon another 3 tokens. Boom, use Auroradon's effect to pop itself and a token. I guess you could pop the Dagda, it's been used, but that would be if we're going for Baron, but we are not, we are going for a Savage Dragon. That's up to you, of course. Cupid Pitch, increase the level, go into BORRELOAD. Gonna put that here. Cupid Pitch triggers, BORRELOAD triggers. BORRELOAD can equip the Auroradon, giving us 3 negates, once per turn. And the Nemesis corridor of the Cupid Pitch. That means that when we activate Vishada next turn, we can special summon it out and then tribute it for the Colossus. But yeah, from here, essentially all we do is activate Red Plant Verte Anaconda, send the Fusion Destiny, summon DPE, put that right here. And we have a pretty respectable board, in my opinion. Could also banish Dynatag for next turn, that's why we run him, to be able to set up the Nemesis corridor. See, we can't activate it because Verte locks us, or the Fusion Destiny locks us. Either one locks us, so we won't be able to use Nemesis corridor here, but that's fine. Alright guys, this is my final thoughts on the Dark Magician Gaia Tomahawk deck. And I gotta say, I love this thing. It's super consistent. We can pull off the combo basically every single time we open a hand. You can see here in the draw 5 example. This is combo. This is sadly not combo. This is combo. This is combo. This is combo. This is combo. Combo. Not combo, but still DP plus Vishada, which is, I guess, fine. You could set up a Scythe lock here by normal summoning the Ash. And summoning up the Vishada, go into Dagda, use Fusion Destiny, set the Scythe, have the DPE. Still decent, even though we kind of bricked. Combo. 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 Yeah, you get it. It's super consistent. It does one thing, but it does it extremely well. And the boards are pretty difficult. I've had many a Sprite player simply give up when I pop the Scythe and I pop their blue or their Jet or something, and they can't special summon from the extra deck, which is all that deck does, basically. So you just shut them down immediately, as long as they don't run deep. But never mind, actually, the runic version is also very extra deck bound, so just having Sightlock against them is pretty effective. And being able to pull it out this consistently, as well as dunking on them with a Dark Magician and a charging Gaia the Fierce Knight, and you just absolutely destroy them, that's gotta be some mental damage as well. But yeah, I absolutely love this deck. It's such a nostalgia trip, playing Kuriboh, Dark Magician, and Gaia, and pulling off some insane boards. And for you guys who are like, I think this is GX, I didn't watch GX. If you have some Neos, nostalgia, we got that covered as well in here. This is like the ultimate nostalgia deck that actually can do some insane combos. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you so much for 400 subscribers. It's insane. We're growing every day. And I have been a little bit busy this week, and I will be next week as well. I have a lot in school right now, and I'm preparing for a trip to Spain as well. So I gotta like work ahead on my school schedule so I don't have to sit in Spain and do a bunch of schoolwork. But yeah, still gonna try to get out some shorts, maybe another deck list in the beginning of next week. But I'll keep you guys posted, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.